I was diagnosed on Halloween of 2011 with a stage 1B2 cervical cancer. Went through the standard course of treatment that was prescribed, which I didn't ask at the time, but found out later works for 65% of people with cervical cancer. So I was part of the 35% that it did not work for. I was going to do some kind of trial just so that I could be a part of research because things were looking so bad for me, and there wasn't anything really traditional treatment for me. I didn't have much hope for survival. That would be one last good thing I could do. You know, it was a way to give of myself in a way that could be positive for the next person who ended up where I was. So that had meaning for me. I think the clinical trial process was really hard for my family too, but they wouldn't say that. They would say that I did the hard part. Having a team of doctors come around on rotation I guess it was once a week, but they also would stop in other times too and just say, "Miss Scott, how are you feeling today?" And so they just were really involved and really did seem to care about not just seeing us as guinea pigs, but really as people who were reaching out with our arm out for our last hope. 2 months later, my tumors were all gone, not detectable on any scans. For me, it was really an empowering experience, not just that I had a good outcome, but just being part of a group of people who are working so hard to try and find answers to these terrible illnesses and feeling a part of that. If people ask me why I'd consider a clinical trial, I think beyond just being part of something that's helping further science, it's just about keeping that piece of hope alive, to believe that there's a possibility that something new could work, that there's some treatment out there that could have hope, and to hold on to that.